Excuse me. Welcome back to another podcast. And what we're going to talk about now is scientists, and its place in the world, and it's the reason why it's moderated by religion. So the reason why science is moderated by religion is because if you've ever seen the movie Event Horizon, which is almost perfectly on point, but it's more like, have you ever seen the movie Toy Story? Right, guys? Okay, so Buzz Lightyear lands on top of a starship. And one of the scientists in the starship is just kind of like, look, I've got a lab coat on, I've been in Jurassic Park, I've already seen this movie 1,000 times because I've been in this movie 1,000 times. Okay, so you understand what it is, the DNA constructs that we're trying to intertwine here between what the archaeologists uncover from the from the dirt, and then perform some type of flapping of the hands feature. They call it jazz hands. And so because of that, when the curtains are kind of like drawn inward on both sides, and it's like, whoa, okay, we're gonna scramble the letters up, and that's where we get reminded of that scene with Dumbledore. And Dumbledore was actually based on Dostoevsky, who happens to be one of the greatest scientists of the plague and the gooey substance that is inside of cups that a lot of people have come to know as goop, I think. And when you place goop inside of the corners of spots in your household, you'll have like a memory of lifting like cupboards or cardboard, or like, you know, taking some kind of like a drill equipment. And Craftsman oftentimes has a lot of the type of equipment that you'd be looking for. So then you place that on the bottom part of what they call the siding, and then when it drills in, that's why scientists from back in the day, from the early 800 AD, it's like, wow, you know, you finally actually understand what it is that I'm talking about. It's so, you know, just get that look off of your face. Look at me as though I know what I'm talking about, because I know what I'm talking about, and I'm highly intelligent. Stop doing that thing. Now look at a medicine bottle and tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about, because look at all the ingredients inside that thing, man, you know. And then look at how many things that you're uncovering from the science perspective of life and agencies. And mathematically speaking, you keep one eye open while you're awake at all times, and then you just have kind of a fascination with insects. And that makes me think of moths, that makes me think of the collar, the thing, the freaking, what do you call, the fuzzy thing that they wear around their necks, and then the antennas, of course, that they have. And so it's like, when you're looking at a beautiful moth and you're just like spinning it like as though it's a 3D model, and you can take a look at the artifacts that are representable through the dottage on each side. Dottage being the less than professional but still extremely professional term. U-stop, right? And the science of it, when you throw it up to the left corner and then you throw the other part of the science up to the right corner, it's just like, wow. Like, how in the fuck do we get to the PG point of the sections of this of the Appendix A, Appendix B of the presentation? And so henceforth, religions of back in the day, such as Zoroastrianism, that is where the fatalism appeared, and fatalism is what led to Stoicism. And so, because of Stoicism, it just shut up. And Stoicism is a gray kind of thing, and you're gonna stare at that gray thing until you see the letters ER, and then as soon as you've had enough, you're looking up the peak, the point. And that's where Sword Art Online got their idea from, was from the early sciences of nuclear reactions and nuclear reactors. And nuclear physicists were able to get underneath the physicism of all the sciences. And the physical reality is it's ancient. It's so ancient, and when it tiptoes, kind of like you see in a cartoon, and that's where it's going to scratch that out. It's just kind of like, hi, how are you? And hi. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna pause when there are other things going on. I'm not gonna pause. You're just gonna deal with it. You're gonna fucking deal with it, and just make sure you keep your baby feet stepping in the opposite direction, so that when there's when there's like G-rated movies at a Mormon theater, it's like you remember the state of Utah, and then you're just like, oh god, I totally get it now. Well, that's that's the scientific realm. If you're able to actually think about, just avoid that part. And then this cat looks like it wants to eat my food. So anyways, that's one of the coolest parts. So you're confused, you're mind boggled, you love kittens and cats, and you are a happy person. And so just flip the girders upside down. I've mentioned Super Mario 64 before, and you're gonna be wondering what the hell is even going on. You're gonna be fucking impressed with all of my work. You're gonna be extremely impressed. You're gonna love my work. You're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna listen to all of it all the way through, and just realize it's like a tsunami that pulls back from the shorelines, and then it's just like, but where are all the goats, right? And I guess goats can climb just like cats do, and that's where science and religion have begged to differ. Okay, now you have a wonderful season of trying to understand any of this preliminary information, any of this factual, subfactual, and faculty-ish meeting scenario type of cribbage, and there's a sort of disinformation. Alright, it's not disinformation unless you want it to be, if you want to take me there. Okay? Alright, so anyways, I love you so much for listening to everything that I say, and we're just gonna go ahead and calm down and realize that you're a fucking stupid moron who doesn't listen enough, and then your brain lights up and you're just like, goodness gracious, I'm actually incredible, and I feel at peace, I feel balanced, I feel amazing, I feel somehow like there's some type of, like, if you've seen those backgrounds, it's scientific and religious, okay, whatever to that bullshit, okay? It's all a bunch of fucking bullshit until you realize, the circles all around your mental state, and it's just like, whoa, the third eye is opened, it blinks like Blink 182. Alright? And have a wonderful day, have a wonderful night wherever you are. Okay? Don't harp too much on Christmas. It's still a season of shopping. Alright, thank you so much. And as the winter solstice of this podcast is enjoyed, you will have a figment of your imagination, sort of like filet mignon, appear as a satisfactory cooking idea. And Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day, and have a wonderful even day. Okay.